Hi everybody. Today's episode is not being sponsored by any of the beers that we review. Enjoy the show, and please drink responsibly. Hello everybody, welcome to Clyde's Happy Hour, home of the happy hour. Here we are for another exciting episode. I'm your beer pundit Kyle. I'm here with my co-producer Courtney.
Hello everyone.
Today's episode, we'll be talking about a particular brewery that Courtney and I wanted to go to this brewery so bad. And every time we drove right by, we're always like, we have to go.
Yeah, I think like 20 or 30 times we're like, we have to do a roommate date.
Mm-hmm.
And we never did. And then there's a period where restaurants were closed. So as soon as restaurants opened up in Michigan here, that is probably, I think, one of the first restaurants that I've been to in a really long time.
Okay.
And it did not disappoint.
No, it did not. Hartland Brewery, a mile away before we hit the exit. Hey, we got to go to Hartland Brewery. Oh, yeah. Yes. Man, their food was just fantastic. They were talking about how great their pizza is.
It was really, really, really good pizza.
Yes.
It was really, really good. It was just perfect.
It was a good blend of dough and pizza sauce, or whatever you're going to use. Because I like to have some pizza sauce and not as much doughy. But this was just the perfect amount. They always come in a large.
A deep dish,
Nope.
but it wasn't flat either or crispy. I don't know. It was just perfect. It was really, really good.
They make it fresh out of the oven.
And they also had good, a giant pretzel and really good dipping sauce.
Wagon wheel, yeah. Mm-hmm. Usually with those, they had 3. It was like beer battered cheese, honey mustard, or regular spicy mustard, maybe beer battered dip as well. And cheese, but it was just really good.
We did it.
We earned it. We earned those calories.
Pizza too.
Yes. We had our own flights.
Yep.
And which flight did you like the best?
They had at the time. So this is Heartland Brewery it's very small when you go inside, but don't be fooled by it at all.
Very welcoming.
Yeah, they're very welcoming. It's very clean. Sometimes when you go into a brewery, it kind of smells like a brewery. This does not. And the night we were there actually was
trivia night?
Yes.
Yes, must have been Wednesday or Thursday.
I think we kind of rushed a little bit because we wanted to make sure people were waiting to get in to do trivia night.
Yeah, we weren't there for that.
Yeah. So, it's obviously a hopping place.
Yep.
If people are waiting by the door for trivia night.
They want to brag, but we knew all the answers.
We knew the first one. And it's funny. It was who did Jennifer Lopez used to date that was famous, and it was Ben Affleck, and now
that's the only one?
Together.
Wow, look at that.
Mm-hmm. But so with Heartland Brew, there are some breweries that have 20 some different drinks to 50. Heartland's a little smaller than that, so their menus update a lot.
The beer menu?
Yeah,
they do change quite a bit.
Yeah.
For breweries, they should. Then that's a good idea, really.
Yeah, so I know we were there just a little bit ago, and their menu has changed. But I had it was a mango. It was a beer, and it was mango, and it was really, really, really good. It wasn't sugary. It was sweet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But,
yeah.
And the thing is, I know I like cherry wheat flavor beers, but the sugar gets me sick really easy. Yeah. But it was just really good, and the color was beautiful. I know I tried a guava sour beer.
Okay, yeah.
That was pretty good too. There was one flavor, I don't remember what it was called, but it actually didn't taste like anything. And it was kind of weird. It didn't even taste like water. It just was...
Like smooth as water?
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but it just didn't taste like anything. And then there was what was it? It was something blonde, which was pretty good. Hold on, I do have that one.
I think I traded one beer with you, maybe.
Yeah.
It was like a coffee taffy. I'm not really like coffee flavor. I thought to try it, and if I didn't like it, I know Roommate here likes coffee, but probably not with beer. But she took it like a champ, better than me.
It was the Heartland Blonde.
Oh,
that's pretty good.
Wow, that's catchy. I like it. What kind is that?
So Heartland Blonde
is an ale?
For hiking, boating, gardening, or just outside enjoying the sun. We have a great brew for you with an easy, light bitterness and a bit of stone fruit and melon from New Zealand hops. This beer is great for any occasion, which is true. It was a good light.
It was a good light beer, just when you're working outside. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it did taste like summer. Like, I've earned this. Been outside the sun all day working, and this will just refresh. I want something crafty, not just plain.
Yep.
This was it. Yeah, I get that.
I'm looking at their menu right now, and they have different ones that I'm like, ooh, I know I didn't try that, or else I would have. One is called a Blood Orange Season IPA, which sounds really good.
I got that in my growler, actually. That was pretty good. I drank that just in time before it expired in my growler, but it was still delicious, though. I recommend it.
It sounds like a good summer beer.
Yeah.
They have a hard seltzer that's a mojito, which sounds interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
They have a Bacon in the Moonlight.
Bacon in the Moonlight?
Chocolate oatmeal stout with cocoa nips from Ethiopia. The stout is a dark and moonless midnight.
Was that there when we were there?
I don't think so.
I would have tried it.
Like we would have tried that one.
I think you're right. We would have. And the mac and cheese. We were just reading the menu. How did we miss this delicious sounding mac and cheese?
I think they've updated it a little bit because when we went, it was, not that long after restaurants were able to open up again. So
it's like, I'm a mac and cheese lover, and I'm like, if I seen that, I would try it. Especially at breweries, I would highly recommend at least try some mac and cheese at breweries.
Like smoked Gouda mac and cheese.
Yeah, it's always great.
We'll have to go back and definitely try.
They won my visit.
They also have, it's called Bos Boat. It's a blood orange IPA for everyone who wants to be on Bos Boat, and so you will. He stuffs his boat with blood oranges, crank up the reggae, cracks a brew, and heads out to the water. Story goes, he had one too many and ran ashore while eating a blood orange, slamming an amazing IPA. Blood orange flying through the air, landing in everyone's brew, and boom, Bo's Boat was born.
We should bring your son, my nephew, Bo, and have him carrying a toy boat.
Yeah. And then they have another hard seltzer, blackberry, which I probably would have tried that. So I know they definitely do switch up their drinks
a
bit,
that's good.
Which kind of makes it more reasons to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously with brewing, everything is seasonal because of the hops and the growing and all that stuff.
Different seasons, different,
Yeah. So I kind of like it when places have different things all the time, just to try different things.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think, when was it established? I think it was December 2018?
Yes. I think it was established in 2018, but they officially opened in 2019.
Oh.
The owners are Ryan and Nikki McDonald.
Okay. Oh.
And I have to give them kudos. I think what they're doing is amazing. I read an article that it actually said that they're not brewers. They're more into the restaurant side of things, but they're big enthusiasts of breweries.
You don't have to be a brewer to open a brewery.
You know. And
you hire people for that.
Doing an amazing job.
Yep.
I've been wanting to go back there again, and it was just so good. And I mean, when we went again, like we said, it was really busy, and staffing's kind of an issue these days. And they actually had a waitress named Courtney.
Yeah,
and
she's super cool.
Killing it. Yeah.
Oh
she
yeah.
Was killing it. She was one of the only few workers there, but I wouldn't have noticed because I've been to restaurants before where I see 15 waiters, and it's like, how are we not being served? So this girl rocked it, and I just saw the owners going up to people, and everybody just liked being there. It was such a good... It's great vibe, great atmosphere. Yeah, it's welcoming. It was positive. It was light. I'll take my first date there if I ever get a first date. Yes. You hear that, ladies? Kyle the Beer Pundit is single and ready to mingle. Only in breweries near you. Well, this place was great. I mean, the first couple times for the trivias when people were almost shouting out the answers, I remember the DJ guy was like, shut up, and everyone else followed the rules, but it happens quite a bit, I bet, in those kind of games right there. But other than that, I think the second time I went, you got even more popular.
I was watching the Tigers game, and I think I saw Courtney back, and
Oh, I didn't know you went there a second time.
I did. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's how it is.
I do.
No, I get it though. It's good. There's been a few times that I just want to go in and just get their pizza and they also have gluten-free options.
Oh.
Which I'm interested in too, because for my son and myself, we can have gluten issues. But it was just their pizza is just so good.
Yeah, I can see why people came from Flint. That's what Courtney told us. And when she said that, I'm like, all right, I'll put that to the test. And sure enough, they passed. I get it. Yeah. Next is their mac and cheese.
So when did you go last?
About a month ago. That was when I went to Kazoo.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah. So I was just on my way back. I'm like, you know what? I had an extra growler, and I thought I'm gonna get a pizza, and it was delicious. I think it was a meat lovers this time. Yeah.
See, no one likes getting pizza with me because I either just like cheese or I like pineapple and ham, or even just pineapple and sometimes green pepper. So, or even with pineapple, green pepper, and feta. And so a lot of people don't want to split a pizza with me.
No, it's complicated.
It is. It's like a really plain or a little like, I know a lot of people are like, it's either you love pineapple on pizza or you don't. I was surprised how much I love pineapple on my pizza.
We are twins, but we have so many opposites.
We are.
We do. Like, what was it? The pineapple. Courtney loves that. I don't. I'm a Godzilla fan. Courtney's a Kong fan.
All the way. King Kong.
I'm a U of M fan. Courtney's MSU fan.
So I would say if you are in the Heartland area, if you are on Old US 23, coming up to the Heartland exit, it's right off a highway too, which is nice. So, just get off that exit, stop at Hartland Brewery. Even if you just want to try their pizza, please do. It's a local company. They're doing a fantastic job. They are really good, and they have my stamp of approval.
And make sure you give the waitress Courtney a high five every time you see her. Yeah, that's mandatory.
She was awesome. She
just say it's from Clyde's Happy Hour.
She rocked it that night. And, that's stressful for waitresses.
Sure.
And it's crazy times in that industry specifically, and you just went in there and it just didn't seem awkward or upsetting or frustrating, or it was just they're doing the best they can with what they have. Even
the customers are great. I mean, talking to other people, they're an easier approach too.
Nobody was being rude or obnoxious, and I mean, people had to walk away because there weren't enough seating.
Yeah.
So
it's actually close to the Imagine Theater. I'm like, that'd be another Woolmate day. Just go to the Heartland Brewery there, and then watch a movie there. And watch a movie just across the street right there. It's a big entertainment zone right there.
Yes.
But either way, you always end with Heartland Brewery.
Yes. Yep. And go throughout the whole year because they have all different kinds of flavors.
Yeah.
That's one thing I think with people like this that are starting to go to a brewery, they're like, once you've gone, you've gone. It's like, no, actually, they constantly change their menu up. And
I know a few that would do that.
They have really fun promotions normally during Christmas time, and I even remember Old Chicago had a tour of beers, and if you got I think there were 12 or 20 beers. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. And then you got a t-shirt that said Blitzen. And I really, really wanted it. I didn't finish it, and I should have. I would say
you were in Chicago doing that?
No, Old Chicago Pizza. Whoa. It was in Lansing, right?
Oh, okay, it's Lansing area. Okay, gotcha. I'm like,
it was like 2006.
Oh wow, that's okay.
A long time ago, so thanks.
Gotcha. I think they still kind of do that.
Oh, do they?
They had different breweries. Well, pretty much, I want to say almost all over mid-Michigan. They get all these breweries have these stamp cards, and if you go there, you get the ticket, and then you get like a free shirt or a mug or name recognition right there.
That's cool.
Yeah, and they're pretty much everywhere. One of my friends tried to do that. Probably there's like 10 breweries. I think we got maybe 4 or 5, but it's hard to find time to do that. But it was definitely worth experimenting, going around. I got a growler or two from these places, and one of them was like a science lab.
Oh.
They got chemistry sets. They got beakers to drink out of instead of mugs.
Really
Yeah.
cool.
I'm like, oh boy, I hope they don't have real acids back there because they do have to use it to clean the kettles.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
They have a really cool one in England. It's not Harry Potter, but it's totally based on Harry Potter. You get a cloak and a wand.
Butterbeer?
You can make butterbeer. I think they call it something else. But then there's
copyright.
It's really, really, really cool. I'll have to look at what it's called again. But it's like, oh man.
Is it in Michigan?
No, it's in England.
Oh, you said that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, no kidding.
Yeah.
How do you know this? Oh, you looked it up.
I looked it up. I don't know why or how I found it, but I
That's
just thought
interesting.
it was...
Yeah, I was going to say,
cool.
How do you look at that out of your way? Anything in London, but that's interesting, though.
Yeah, I think I saw it. It was probably like on Facebook. And again,
sure.
That was probably in 2010. So a long time ago.
Gosh.
So I don't know if it's still open, but I just thought the concept was pretty cool. But we got really off topic there.
Yes, we did.
It was a good conversation.
Heartland's here to stay for a long time.
Yes.
It's always filled. Please go in and visit. And again, give Courtney, the server, a high five and tell him it's from Clyde's Happy Hour. Well, Courtney, I think that wraps up the show, this episode here. So thank you, everybody, for joining in this great episode. Please like and subscribe. And as always, please drink responsibly.
Have a good night.
See ya. Bacon and
chocolate oatmeal stout with cocoa nips from not urethra.
Oh. Add that in.
Yeah.